Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 18 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series of all the mods 8. So today I need to stop the mana pool from running when it's full. And I haven't set that up yet. And this thing actually filled up really fast. Like really fast. I'm very excited about how fast this filled up. Um, so what I'm going to do is set up the shut off now. So what I want to do is measure how full it is, right? So right now it's mostly full, which means it's outputting a redstone signal of 14. We want to sense when it's totally full, which would be a signal of 15, right? So to do that, I'm going to use the analog. I don't think I've ever used this from RF Tools utility, but basically the way it works is you have an input which is on the blue, you have an output which is on the red or orange, and then you have an A and B side. And so technically this is this direction, right? Because that's your input face right up there. So the right side here is B, the left side is A. And if the signals for A and B are equal, it will modify the redstone signal of the input as shown. So like it'll take the input, multiply by 1 and add 15, or multiply by 5, or multiply by 0 and add 3, like whatever modifications you want to do. You can also divide by doing like 0.5 or 0.25. That would be a half and a quarter respectively, and you can subtract by just doing -10 over here on this value, right? So like that. So what I want to do is basically output to the front here, yoinks, when this side equals this side. So right now he's emitting a signal of 14, right? So if 14 equals, let's say, 13, nothing's happening, right? So 13, 14, they are not equal. So it's not doing anything to the output. So the output is 0, okay? If we made this 14, haha, look at that. It's the input, which is 0, times 1, which is 0, plus 15, which is 15. Now, one thing I've noticed about this setup is you kind of have to toggle the redstone signal for it to recalculate. So now it's emitting a 10 because I set this to 10, right? And if I set it to 5, notice it didn't update, but if I do that, it will, okay? So what I'm going to set up here is a pretty simple little thing. I'm just going to do this, okay? So this should be, if it's full, which is 15, equals 15, which is the signal here, emit a redstone signal here. Then I'm going to reverse this setup. What I'm going to do is just invert it completely. So I'm going to do. Okay, like that. And then over here, I'm going to set this guy on the down to be redstone signal equals low. But I'm gonna do that after I configure everything correctly. So let's then get another node here with a redstone input. And right now, by the way, I have my redstone input disabled. Like I took it out of the node so that it wouldn't run while I was waiting. And then you can connect to here, right? So then basically it reverses everything so that it only runs when it's not getting a redstone signal. So the redstone signal will stay on until while it's running, which prevents it from extracting. But then also if you're getting a redstone signal, it'll prevent it from extracting as well. Is that cool? So let's see if that works out. So then what I'm going to want to do here is let's get you set up as a temporary, right? So your redstone signal should be on now. Okay. So if we inserted you on the down and set you to low. Wow, that was fast, by the way. Yes, I have many experiences. Okay. So on the down, you are cool, and you're doing a good job. Okay, I'm going to step away from this thing. It seems to be behaving correctly. All right, so that should stop it now. So I guess it is emitting a 15. Oh, it is full. It's full, so that's why. Perfect. Awesome. There you go. So now we're winning, right? Like it's the cycle is running, as we can see on the tooltip from top, and it's doing a good job. How cool is that? I like that. Okay. And then once this thing gets lower, so like if we had a tablet, let's say, I think we have a couple tablets that are full already, so I'm going to get another one, right? And as soon as I drain this thing, it should start running again because that signal will turn off. See? And now it's running. And then once it's full, it prevents it from running anymore. Isn't that cool? Looks good to me, right? Are you still doing your round robin thing on the down? I think so. Works, right? I think so. I think that's pretty cool. Why is it still trickling when it's... Where's it getting a redstone signal from? Oh, I didn't put a thing in here? Oh, there's your problem. I thought I did that. My bad. Right. So now it's gonna... Now it's doing it the right... I was like, why does it feel like it's constantly running? It felt wrong to me. Yes, that's the way it should be working. That's making more sense now. And then again, when it fills up, it'll stop the thing. Right? Which it just did. It just filled up enough. So you should be emitting a redstone signal now. Yep, now we're cool. See? And now it stopped. And even though this is running, he's not doing a thing. Cool. All right. That looks good to me. That looks cool. I'm down with that. So let's take let's do the portal to Elfheim thing and the terrestrial agglomeration stuff. So I'm gonna make all the stuff for a portal off camera, and then we'll come back and do it up. All right, terrestrial agglomeration plate is a go. We're gonna need a couple sparks, as we know. Good times. Let's get... I think I've got plenty of blaze rods, right? We should be solid on that stuff. So, spark, and then making sure my magnet is off, we want a diamond. Are we that low on diamonds? Better go get my digital miner running again. Hear it all working? Isn't it cool? I love it. Right? And now we're crafting. Right? And then this thing will fill itself back up surprisingly quickly. Surprisingly quickly. It'll take like a few minutes to fill back up. Way better than that tree thing I did last season. That tree thing was not as good. Hooray! Terrestrial. Okay. Now you, stop, reset, config, new filter, forge ores, diamond, and start. That's it? That's it? Just 12? Fail. That is not a lot of diamonds. It's alright. It'll work. It'll work for now. And I'll put up a frame doohickey there at some point soon. So we know that's what it's all about, right? So look, we already have like an eighth of a pool got generated in that time. Remember, it's half a pool to make a terrestrial. Look how full, like, that's a lot of mana. That's pretty good, right? Alright, cool. Now we're going to want mana pylons. Let me go craft this all off camera. And not for nothing, remember, part of the reason I was doing this was to get Natura pylons, so that we could use them for enchanting. But we'll make one of these extra in a minute, because we're going to need more Terrestrial to do that. Not that I can't now, but we will. Alright, so let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. I've done enough, I should be able to, right? But it's also me, so... That should be cool. Okay. Now, I know the pylons can kind of go anywhere-ish. Can they go on the sides? I don't know if I've ever done it that way. We're going to want a couple mana pools. Okay. And you're going to chill there. And you're going to chill there. And then in my backpack, I have 3 full mana tablets. Thank you very much. So that's cool. And that should fill up to about halfway. Look, I mean, I can't overstress how good this is. And this will be faster once we get better mana spreaders. How cool is that? This is like a really good setup. Mostly powered by Apotheosis overpoweredness with the mob farm. Like, that's a pretty overpowered setup, the Apotheosis thing, right? Like, we're all aware that's true. So can you work from here? Does that work? Is that cool? I guess we'll find out. Open? Hey, yeah, that worked. Sweet. Alright. And then you can chill right here. And we've got a portal to Alfheim. Now, can I throw the tome in there? I guess we'll see if this works. Can I make another eccentric tome? Well, that's actually... Okay. Can I make another one of you? Yeah, you're insanely easy to make. So... Hey, yeah, that did work. Nice. Wow. Awesome. That is cool. It actually worked. Beautiful. Okay. So this thing's almost full again. Now let's get some useful things from Botania that we're going to want. What I want to do is, I wouldn't mind, if you guys don't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a nice mana pool ready for like a 3x3 of mana. So we're going to need a bunch of living rock, or living stone, whichever it's called, to make that happen. Okay. Should be pretty easy. And we're going to want the some more sparks. So we're going to want a total of 9 sparks. We're going to want, you know what I wouldn't mind, is a transmutation catalyst. Not that transmutation catalyst. The Botania one. There it is. Alchemy catalyst, it's called. Alchemy catalyst, it's called. Let me borrow a couple ender pearls. I need a few of these anyway. Cool. And, hey, you're done? Awesome. That'll do. And then I want Spark Augment. We want the Recessive Spark, which is the Earth one. I don't have an extra Earth. Did I use the extra Earth? I thought I got 2 of them. I only remember using 1 of them. I have an Earth rune. Yeah, I totally have one. Okay, cool. So we're almost there on those guys. So my plan was to basically have them sit here. Okay, and then once that converts, which should be any second now, we should get more. And then, did I get my 9 sparks? I did. Okay. And what I'll probably do is then move this now. And we're going to want a dominant spark. That's going to need a fire rune. That one I did not have an extra of. Fire rune I did not have an extra of. So, yeah, I can make this happen. So if I put the recessive on there, he should do that. Perfect. And then I'll make my runic crafter here. Does that sound cool? Mana spreader. Perfect. I might move this thing. I kind of want to keep all my crafters relatively close to each other. That works. Okay, and then you need this and gunpowder and nether brick and nether wart. Perfect. And then you can have a dominant spark, which will cause you to pull mana from all the other pools and fill up. And then this is where my... I made the catalyst, didn't I? Did I not make the catalyst? I may not have made the catalyst. That goes there, and then that'll let me do, you know, catalyst-y things. I'm liking the Danknull being back. I'm just saying. So now you guys are running. You're doing a great job. I might upgrade the mana spreaders. I remember like the mana spreaders here not being like an amazing upgrade. The Gaia ones are an amazing upgrade. The portal ones are an okay-ish upgrade. So we'll see. So 2 more of those. And sparks. And now we're good. Cool, right? And that should generate a ton of mana for us. And then over here, I'll set up... Well, it might not actually fit over here. I might need to do it in this corner over here-ish. But somewhere, I will set up the Enchanting with Mana doohickey, which should be pretty powerful. Cool? All right, great. I'll come back in a minute. I want to do a few more things off camera. Be right back. I'm going to try and get the better spreaders. For that, we're going to need a few more living wood logs. So, once these are done, do miss the tick accelerating. 100% no doubt miss that. We could, you know what, I'll do 1 right now. Right? So if we got an Elven mana spreader, so we need 1 more of you, and you. Okay. Hey, didn't I? Perfect. So let's swap this. Ah, didn't want to do that. So you're gonna go there. There you go. And let's just make sure you're bound to that guy, you're bound to that guy, you're bound to that guy. Cool. I mean, it is a little bit faster. It is not bad. It is not bad. You know, it's not a huge boost, but it's definitely faster. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a few more of those. Why not? So 1, 2. I think we need to make them anyway to get the Gaia ones, right? Because we have to upgrade an Elven to a Gaia. So we might as well make them because we're going to use them later. And then in addition, I would like another one of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, go. And we should have enough mana for that, no problem, right? Remember, this guy will keep himself as full as possible. So if he starts dropping, it means all the other pools are pretty much empty. Not a big deal, though. We've got plenty of mana, right? Don't forget, I still have one of these. And then I'm going to keep this full one in my inventory to use for other stuff. So you guys can go away. Yeah, that works. Cool. Perfect. 1, 2 more Elven mana spreaders. So you bind to this, you bind to that, you bind to this, you bind to that, and everybody's happy, right? I think that's pretty cool. It's noticeably faster, right? Maybe just because I've been sitting here for a long time listening to the jingles, but noticeably faster. I like it. And then this thing should all fill up very quickly. So we'll be back in a sec. And then, of course, because it's one of my favorite items, the Sojourner Sash. Oh yeah, so good. So excited to have this, right? Because I currently don't have uphill step assist, but now I do. And I get runner fast, and I get better jumping. Sojourner Sash, 100%, just, you know, one of those great quality of life items that Botania gives you. Now, I'd like to make a mana pylon. So let's do that. Pretty sure I'm going to need a diamond, though. So mana diamond. And now I can get a pylon. Yes. And then I can get one of these, because I made that earlier. I'll get one of these. And beautiful. So now if we pop home, I'm going to let that run, and then we'll check on it towards the end of the episode here. I should be able to remove, like, all of these. Literally all 15 of these blocks. Okay. And replace it with literally just that. And look, we're still at 50 Eterna. How cool, right? 38, 50. Boom. That is what's up. Holy cow, that is cool. That is super cool. Now, these guys, when I break them, I get the actual blocks, right? So that's good. Okay. So I'm debating how I want this Natura pylon to, like, sit. That feels pretty good, right? That feels not bad. And then we could do something like this. Sweet. And now we've got plenty of room for improvements to this thing, right? Like rectification and all that good stuff. Just curious, efficiency 6? I could give that a go. Look at that, 282 levels. Holy cow. I don't think we're going to have any problems with experience anytime soon, folks. Silk Touch again. Killing me, Smalls. Yeah, and you, Industrial Enchanter, you are bad. You misbehaved with my sword. You did a very bad thing. Very rude. Alright, so now if we really want to boost this thing like crazy, we could get some more clues, right? So like the Masterful Sight. Shouldn't be too bad to get that one. What other bookshelves are there? I'm probably thinking... Now there's one with like a good amount of rectification. That's plus 5%. That's 15. That's 20. Shelf of End Fused Rectification. We could pull that off. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, if we got a few of those, we could get up to 100% rectification. That would be awesome. And then we could totally use a little bit more Arcana. So like, what's a good Arcana source? Ooh, Heartforged. That has minus rectification though, which isn't great. Because remember, we're trying to get as much rectification as we can. Pearlescent end shelves have a healthy amount of Arcana on them. That might be a good way to go. I mean, I have a few of them already. They actually have a lot of Quanta and Arcana, so I might replace these guys with Pearlescent end shelves. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Shouldn't be a problem. So if let's start with 8. That should be fine, right? And then you need more end rods, so we're gonna need 8 sets of those. So chorus root. Did I ever speed you guys up? I meant to. did. Right? So I'm just going to replace all these guys with pearlescent end shelves. And that'll get me up to not bad, actually quite close to where we want to be. In terms of being capped out. That is pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. If I got, what, 2 more? 2 more pearlescent end shelves, we'd be good? I think that should be doable. So 2 more of you. This should be done smelting by now. Oh, I'm debating what would have been faster, going upstairs and smelting it there and coming back down, or just smelting it here. It's debatable. Going upstairs might have been faster. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So what if we removed you guys? Put you and you. Now you're at 85%. And then boom, boom. That's cool. That's cool. And now we have a room for, how much? 5 shelves to get the maxed out. If I got this, it would be 5 shelves to hit 100% rectification. And then we would have room for a couple. Yeah, we got plenty of room left, right? Because, you know, 5 would just be like that. And then we've got room for 7 more. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Stay in mind. Oh well, life goes on. Yeah, I think that's doable. Be right back. So let's go through the list. We need purple blocks, no problem. Amethyst blocks, no problem. We need amethyst blocks again, no problem. Gilded blackstone, I think we can make in a metallurgic infuser with gold. So again, no problem. Then we're going to need honeycomb blocks, which we're going to have to get some honeycomb. That we'll have to do some bees for. Not a problem. Not a huge problem, though. And then we need seashells, which need pufferfish. I'm sure we can find a way to get. And then prismarine. So like a sneaky way to make prismarine in this pack. Yeah, we can probably come up with something like this for prismarine. That seems doable. Or we could, you know, there's obviously a few ways to get prismarine. We could also zip over to, you know, a guardian base or something. So we're going to need, ultimately, prismarine. And probably a little bit more amethyst. I think we have some amethyst, but not a ton. Woo. Bad. Actually, we should be fine on amethyst, I think. Are these guys made like that? Okay, cool. Can these convert back? No. So prismarine. Purpur's not a problem. We can go get more of that stuff or grow it if we want. And honey. Honeycombs will be a thing. There is that bees mod, by the way. Productive bees. That's pretty cool. I might mess with this one at some point. All right, I think that's a good wrapping up point for the episode. So really good progress on Botania today. Let's go see how our pools are doing. So curious about that. Something went wrong with the destination alert. I don't know what that's about, but look at that. Look how much mana we've got here. Like, it's crazy how much we're producing. And it's just literally infinite. Like, there is nothing... Holy cow, I've got 97 experience levels on me. I don't know how I have 97 experience levels on me. Oh, right, because I did the thing with the enchanting. That does make sense. Okay, now I know why I have 97 levels of experience on me. Never mind. Put that back. Which barely modified that number, because 280 levels of experience is insane. So anyway, wrapping up point, Daryl20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time to make this thing as OP as possible. Then we can get some super OP tools and have a good time. For now, Daryl20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take it easy.